Welcome to the Expect Success Podcast, a presentation of GeorgeBollock.com with your host, George Bollock. This podcast is for all things personal development. Don't expect success, prepare for it. Please welcome your host, George Bollock.
Welcome to Expect Success at GeorgeBollock.com. Now, in addition to listening to our podcast, you can also view the video format on YouTube at GeorgeTube.com. Dale Calvert, if you've never heard of him, has been involved in the network marketing industry since the age of 20. He described himself as the struggling distributor his first 3 years in the industry. After 5 years, part-time, he was able to leave his full-time job at IBM and never look back. Dale not only talks the talk, he walks the walk. From 1994 to 98, Dale and his leadership team developed an organization of over 60,000 distributors and $120 million in wholesale product sales. Over 30 plus years, he's been distributors for 4 different companies, and he's been the top distributor and money earner in each and every one of them. Now, in today's episode, Dale talks about the importance of personal development. Listen to Dale.
Hey, Network Marketing Magazine subscribers, it's Dale Calvert. I hope you've had a great month so far. March Madness is a crazy time of the year, one of my most favorite. And when your team gets knocked out, just remember to cheer on the Wildcats. UK Wildcats. I'd really appreciate it. Personal development, personal growth. Over the last 10, 15 years, it seems like a lot of times when talking with people and consultants and people that we work with, the question we get is, Dale, how do we keep people focused and motivated? And I always ask, well, what are you doing? Well, and they'll tell me about their training. This is a system we do to help customer acquisition. This is how we teach people to recruit, share the opportunity, and so on and so forth. And I'll say, what are you doing for personal development? And it's almost like we try to recommend some good books. And I think we've just flip-flopped. We've got the cart before the horse in this profession, and it used to not be that way. Network marketing is the number one personal development program in the world with a compensation plan attached. If you build people, people build the business. And we've gotten so focused on new lead generation methods and marketing funnels and systems to create customers and hopefully team members. And then once we get these people involved, we have to understand that 97% of the people that enter your team, that join your team, 97% have the mindsets to fail. If we as an industry don't understand that and go and really start focusing on helping people overcome fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of what somebody else will think about them, if we don't start helping people identify why they're doing it and have a dream about where they're going, what this profession can mean for them, and we just start immediately trying to get them to talk to their mama and create as many customers as they can before they quit, then nothing's going to change. This industry was founded out of the personal development movement. It's the most important part of what we do as a profession, and we're not doing it anymore. So I don't think there's anything more important. I just don't. And I think as leaders and company owners and people that are really have a growing team, that we have to stop sometimes, take a breath, and realize that we have to have a systematic approach to helping people set goals and become aware of what motivates them, what demotivates them, and help people learn how to grow, learn, develop and inspire themselves with the right personal motivation, personal growth, and mindsets. And those of you that are members of the 27% Success Club, you know that that's heavy duty part of what we do. Not just teaching people the skill sets, customer acquisition, recruiting, retention, but also the mindsets. When you combine personal development, mindset development, and skill sets, then you will maximize your upside potential in this profession.
That's awesome. Now, for more from Dale Calvert, simply search YouTube and be sure to check out his website, dalecalvert.com. Dale's latest book, 7 Proven Ways to Create Leads for Your Network Marketing Business, can be found at his website and or Amazon.com. And remember this, as the late great Jim Rohn used to say, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Today you've been hanging out with Dale Calvert. Keep up the momentum. Subscribe to our newsletter so you never miss another episode. We'll catch you on the next show, and thanks again so much for listening. See ya.
Thanks so much for listening to this episode of the Expect Success Podcast with your host, George Bollick. If you enjoyed today's podcast, please rate, subscribe, and review. And find more great content online at georgebollick.com and on Facebook and Twitter at George Bollick. We'll catch you next time. And remember, don't just expect success, prepare for it.